Ever wondered if there's a way to get fresh water from the ocean without using huge amounts of energy? Let's talk about a seriously cool trick nature pulls off, using gas hydrates for desalination. Yeah, you heard me right. Gas hydrates. Now imagine you're at the seaside. You've got all the water in the world, but none you can actually drink. Seawater's salty, and desalination, turning salt water into fresh water, is usually expensive, energy-hungry, and let's be real, not exactly kind to the environment. But what if I told you there's a way that's inspired by deep-sea chemistry? Here's where gas hydrates come in. Picture this. Under the right pressure and temperature, when you bubble a gas like methane or carbon dioxide into cold seawater, something magical happens. Water molecules start to arrange themselves around the gas, forming these icy, cage-like crystals. We call them gas hydrates. Here's the wild part. When these hydrates form, the water molecules basically give the cold shoulder to the salt. Salt, and most other impurities, just can't squeeze into those crystal cages. So what you get is a solid chunk of hydrate made from nearly pure water and gas, with most of the salt left behind in the liquid. Now, break apart these hydrates, just by warming them up or lowering the pressure, and they fall apart into fresh water and gas. Collect the water, vent or reuse the gas, and you've got yourself a fresh glass, well, probably a flask, of desalinated water. Why does this matter? Because nearly 2/3 of the world could face water shortages in the next few decades. Traditional desalination uses a ton of electricity and produces a load of brine that's tricky to get rid of. But gas hydrate-based desalination? It could be more energy efficient, kinder to the planet, and just plain clever. Scientists are working out how to make this happen on a big scale. There are still hurdles like finding the best gas, dialing in the right conditions, and making sure it's cost-effective. But the idea that we could mimic deep-sea chemistry to solve one of humanity's biggest challenges? That's science at its coolest. So next time you sip a glass of fresh water, remember, the answer to our thirst might just lie in some brilliant chemistry lurking in the icy depths of the ocean. Stay curious!